Let's be real, hiring for AI isn't like hiring for standard software. Traditional methods just don't cut it here. If you're still using LeetCode to find your next ML lead, you're missing the signal. You're hiring for the wrong traits. And today I'm sharing the full framework I use to build world-class AI teams. From the specific interview rubrics that actually work, to evaluating research background versus production experience. This is the signal over the hype. The full framework for AI hiring starts now.
ChatGPT and Copilot have dismantled the traditional software engineering interview. Algorithmic puzzles that used to take an hour to solve are now finished in seconds. Standard coding tests and LeetCode challenges no longer measure actual problem solving. They test memorization or the ability to prompt a model to do the work. The resulting data is noisy. Candidates arrive with AI-polished narratives and perfectly rehearsed behavioral answers that obscure their real technical depth. If you want to identify engineers who can build and scale machine learning systems, you have to move past the efficiency of automated technical screens. Many teams attempt to solve this by leaning on pedigree. They prioritize candidates with elite degrees or famous lab backgrounds, assuming prestige correlates with production impact. Academic research skills don't automatically translate to live system reliability. Research optimizes for novelty. Production demands stability. Research often ignores constraints like latency and infrastructure costs. Candidates optimized for publishing papers will struggle to ship code that stays up. AI hiring requires replacing pedigree worship with targeted testing for ambiguity tolerance and practical software design. The first phase of this playbook replaces automated puzzles with a 60-minute bounded machine learning system design simulation. You assign the candidate a realistic problem from your actual workload, like debugging a model that is failing in production, or designing a data pipeline for a specific application. This chart contrasts the legacy software engineering loop, heavy on algorithms, against a modern ML loop that prioritizes system design and collaborative problem solving. The legacy side auto-filters hundreds of candidates. The modern side creates a bottleneck, requiring senior engineer time for every candidate. The session functions as a joint exploration. The candidate drives the solution, while the interviewer role-plays as a stakeholder or product manager. By observing how a candidate negotiates scope, handles pushback, and manages constraints, you capture a level of technical signal that justifies the heavy senior engineering investment. To maintain objectivity, you need a structured behavioral rubric. This replaces culture fit conversations, which frequently introduce personal bias into the loop. We look for 3 traits. First, curiosity with follow-through. You want engineers who can point to a specific new model or architecture they learned and explain exactly how they converted it into a shipped improvement. Second is communication precision. They must be able to explain complex technical trade-offs to non-technical stakeholders without hiding behind industry buzzwords. Third is productive uncertainty tolerance. Since ML experiments frequently fail, you need engineers who treat those failures as data points rather than personal setbacks. We use the STAR-T framework to extract these traits. It takes situation, task, action, and result, but adds T for technical, forcing candidates to articulate specific ML methods employed. To disrupt rehearsed answers, use probing follow-ups. Ask, what detail do you usually leave out? Or, who would tell this story differently? This requires the interviewer to actively challenge polished scripts to see the actual reasoning underneath. Evaluating these 3 traits identifies the engineers who can navigate data shifts and model failures without needing a predefined playbook. A common failure point is miscalculating whether a candidate belongs in a research or an engineering track based on their previous experience. This quadrant chart provides a mapping strategy. When interviewing researchers, probe exclusively on production constraints like GPU orchestration, latency, and data drift. For software engineers, do the reverse. Ask them to explain a recent ML paper, focusing on theoretical limitations and why a specific architecture was chosen. Failing to verify these gaps leads to misaligned expectations and frustration for both the new hire and the team. This methodology ensures theoretical researchers don't unintentionally break production systems, and traditional engineers aren't overwhelmed by ML theory they haven't mastered. The final step is replacing the traditional beer test for culture with documented, observable values. Evaluating candidates based on culture fit often functions as a proxy for shared background, which introduces bias and triggers specific legal audit requirements in many jurisdictions. Standard reference checks are equally problematic. Generic questions like, "Would you hire them again?" typically result in low-signal, sanitized praise. Instead, use situational prompts. Ask the reference, "Tell me about a time they struggled," or "What kind of problems leave them energized versus drained?" You have to push past safe answers. Listen for tone, hesitation, and the level of specificity the reference provides. Structured values alignment and high-signal references eliminate the reliance on gut feelings, revealing how a candidate actually works under pressure. Even a perfect hiring loop fails if the initial landing is botched. You need a structured 30, 60, and 90-day onboarding plan for AI stacks. Focus the first 30 days on low-risk technical wins, like instrumenting metrics for an existing model. This forces the new hire to understand data flows immediately. Implement weekly two-way feedback loops. You want to surface confusion and missing context before they lead to project delays. This requires significant management bandwidth and a pause on expecting high-level output in the first few weeks. This architecture is built for AI startups and enterprise teams that need to bridge the gap between research and product. Treating hiring as a complex system design challenge is the only way to build a team that can reliably ship in production.
That wraps up our full framework for building world-class AI teams. We've moved past LeetCode to find the true signal in technical hiring. From identifying the 3 traits that predict success to refining your interview structure and red flags. We've covered the full journey, from the first screening to the onboarding practices that ensure your new hire stays great. If you found this framework helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more technical deep dives. See you in the next one.